Okay, it's a Tuesday, the 22nd of March, and this is your Frontier opening bell. I am Bosun Amofaye. Let's get the show started. Monday is when most of the African markets get started, with the exception of Egypt, by the way. We started on Sunday, got a very big jump on Sunday, then came up yesterday with another big jump, nearly 5% on the day that the Egyptian central bank decided to raise interest rate to 9.75% by 100 basis points. The Egyptian pound yesterday went slightly down in early trade on the news of that, but the stock market ratcheted up very strongly, beating other markets on the trading day in Frontier Africa, the biggest jump. But we saw the South African market also up by nearly 1%. The Nairobi Bourse went up 1.4%. That's another good news. Then you've got 46 basis points better for the market in Cote d'Ivoire, while Nigeria bucked the trend by less than 0.1% because of a sell-off in the shares of some of the big banks listed on the exchange. The shares of UBA yesterday fell about 1.3%, dragging the rest of the NGX shares. Access Bank was the most actively traded stock, and news coming through on that just in a few seconds. So we're touching base first with East Africa. Safaricom is in the news, by the way, because the telco giant headquartered in Kenya, Nairobi, says is rolling out a campaign to provide tech solutions, just as City Trust says is rating on Safaricom. The tech giant is now neutral and raised the price target by 15.9%. In the meantime, the Kenya Central Bank is revamping Akiba, and that, it says, will go live by the end of June, part of the digital financial solutions for Kenyans, as well as raising the country's financial inclusion. Ethiopia's Ministry of Resources says a total of about 22 billion birr, which is the local currency, where the total collections in 8 months into the beginning of 2022. And the National Bank of Ethiopia, which is the central bank in Addis Ababa, is issued new rules for reinsurance firms that are licensed by the authorities. There are new rules for reinsurance companies operating within the Ethiopian market. That's the news from East Africa. Let's come to West Africa, where today is a very big day. Lagos is gawk today. Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari is in the city today. He's going to be commissioning downtown Lagos, just Lagos backwaters, the Dangote multi-billion dollars fertilizer, which was part of the petrochemical facility that Dangote is building down there. It's been all closed today. Mr. President is touching down, helicopters flying overboard, traffic logjam expected in the city, because right from the international airport, the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, the new terminal, a wing new terminal, which has been many years in construction, will be formally unveiled and open for business today. So uptown, downtown is a whole lot of vehicular snarling today in the city of about 20 million Nigerians, accounting for about 2/10 of the total population. Let's put that in mind. So whatever you're doing. But another good news coming through, which is quite intriguing, because Access Bank has been listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, which is now NGX, over the many years. Now Access Bank is gone Holdco, which is a holding structure. It got footprints in Ethiopia, in Rwanda, a number of African countries, including South Africa. Now, Access Bank is planning, according to market sources on Monday, to list the Holdco or retain the holding structure company on the NGX Limited, while the banking unit, which is Access Bank of Nigeria Limited, will be listed on the NESD over-the-counter market. That's what market sources said. This could happen by the end of this week. Keep that in mind. That's breaking news. You got that from us here on Frontier Africa Reports. And the Central Bank of Nigeria yesterday held interest rate unchanged, policy rate unchanged at 11.5%. The central bank says that it's likely that the growth trajectory of the Nigerian economy may remain a little bit tepid for the rest of the year. Ghana Central Bank yesterday also released interest rate decision. The decisions of the meeting held late last week by the Bank of Ghana. The central bank decided to raise interest rates surprisingly 250 basis points, much more than 100 basis points forecast by economists surveyed by Bloomberg. that took Ghana's monetary policy rate to 17%, a record high on the back of inflation and exchange rate depreciation for the city. In the meantime, the Senegal's Bank Atlantic has a new managing director. Congratulations to Nigeria. Okay, let's move into Southern Africa. South Africa's central bank will be having its meeting and decisions on Thursday, the 24th. Keep that in mind. That's going to be a very big decision day for Africa's second largest and most advanced economy on the continent. In the meantime, 3 investment holdcos are likely to exit the GSC this year, led by PSG, and that could be the end of holding companies on the Africa's most advanced securities exchange. And Zimbabwe's central bank has stopped the plan to sell its stake in Fidelity Printers. And Zim Energy Regulator has revised fuel prices downward by about 5% for Zimbabweans. That's good news. Congratulations, folks. Fuel prices going up in Nigeria is part of the inflationary trend we've seen in Ghana, in Kenya, and a few other African jurisdictions. In the meantime, the Angola's central bank governor says the Kwanza has now been balanced and the strength of the currency has now been restored. We'll see how this plays out as we move on. Namibia's Agribank and ADB are partnering together to finance and promote agriculture in the Southern African country. All right. North Africa is the final stop for Frontier Opening Bell, as you know that today, because Egypt is planning to invest about $79 million for 10 oil wells within the 2022-2023 fiscal space. Egypt is already discussing with the IMF for further financing facilities, while the central bank raised interest rate 1% on Monday to kick off the new week and the new year. Then you have Heliopolis listed on the EGX is looking to sell financial portfolio to Export Development Bank for about 410 million local currencies. And Morocco's manager, which is listed on the Casablanca Stock Exchange, has finalized a bond loan of about 500 million current local currency, and that's in dirhams. Libreville is restructuring. There's going to be a capital raise in order to increase the capitalization of the company. There's going to be a dividend payout. All of that within the Moroccan economy. And finally, Tunisia's Star Assurance reporting a net profit of close to 30% to about 21 million dinars for the full year 2021. Yes, 2021. That's what's it. Okay, so let's leave it there for this morning here on Hotel Opening Bell. That's your trading day, everyone. Have a profitable trading day. Go online. You can watch this show and other shows again at Front Africa Reports. And of course, on our website at frontafricareports.com. Read up our stories and watch other shows. Of course, we're there on social media, on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you very much, everyone. And see you next time.